Have you ever questioned the morality society imposes upon us? This is precisely what Friedrich Nietzsche, the influential German philosopher, did. He critically examined traditional moral values, particularly Christian morality, which he saw as life-denying and rooted in a dualistic worldview dividing the world into good and evil, the earthly and the divine. Nietzsche argued this morality, which he termed slave morality, was born out of resentment and weakness. In contrast, he proposed a master morality, a value system that prizes power, nobility, and assertiveness. It's a morality that's rooted in the strong and healthy instincts of what Nietzsche called the noble man. This was Nietzsche's challenge to the status quo, his critique of the norms we often take for granted. Nietzsche invites us to break free from the shackles of traditional morality, to embrace a more life-affirming, individualistic value system, a call to question, to challenge, to dare to think differently. Imagine a figure who transcends the mediocrity and nihilism of modern society. This is the Übermensch or Overman, a concept central to Friedrich Nietzsche's philosophy. The Übermensch is not a superhuman in the physical sense, but rather a person who has superseded the constraints of traditional morality. Nietzsche envisioned this individual as the next step in human evolution, a being who creates his own values and meaning in life. Rather than accepting societal norms, the Übermensch embraces the will to power, a drive to assert and enhance one's own capabilities and creativity in the world. This is not a desire for dominance over others, but a pursuit of self-overcoming, of reaching one's highest potential. Nietzsche believed that this path of self-creation and self-assertion could lead us beyond the life-denying values of traditional morality. The Übermensch is not just an ideal, but a challenge, a call to create our own values and assert our own power in the world. What drives us? Is it survival, pleasure, or something more? Nietzsche proposed a concept that might answer these questions: the will to power. He saw this as the fundamental driving force in humans, a desire that goes beyond mere survival or pleasure. It's an innate drive for power, achievement, and the expansion of one's own capabilities. According to Nietzsche, the will to power is the essence of our being, the force that fuels our actions, even those cloaked in altruism or morality. But Nietzsche didn't stop there. He introduced another thought-provoking concept: eternal recurrence. Imagine, if you will, a universe where all events are destined to repeat themselves over and over again, forever. It's a daunting thought, isn't it? But Nietzsche saw in it a challenge, an invitation to live our lives as if we were to relive them in exactly the same way for eternity. This isn't a call to despair, but to affirmation. It's a call to craft a life of genuine value, to embrace every moment, every decision, every joy, and every sorrow as if we were to experience them again and again. It's about learning to love our fate, or as Nietzsche would say, amor fati. Nietzsche challenges us to live as if we were to relive our lives forever, to create a life of genuine value and affirmation. Is truth absolute, or is it a reflection of our own prejudices and perspectives? Friedrich Nietzsche challenged our understanding of truth and knowledge, arguing that what we perceive as truth often mirrors our own biases, language, and societal constructs. He proposed that interpretations of the world are not fixed, but contingent upon perspective. This radical view invites us to consider the possibility of multiple, equally valid interpretations of reality. For Nietzsche, truth is not absolute, but contingent upon perspective. Nietzsche's philosophy continues to resonate and influence even over a century after his death. His ideas echo throughout philosophy, literature, psychology, politics, and the arts, shaping our understanding of individualism, creativity, and modernity. His critique of societal norms, his audacious reimagining of morality, and his affirmation of life's inherent challenges have inspired countless thinkers and artists across the 20th and 21st centuries. Yet his work has not been without controversy. Misappropriations of his philosophy, most notably by political movements such as Nazism, have led to widespread misunderstandings and misinterpretations of his ideas. Nietzsche himself would have vehemently opposed such distortions of his work. Despite these controversies, his legacy remains undiminished. Nietzsche's philosophy urges us to rethink our values, embrace our individuality, and see life's challenges as opportunities for growth and creativity.